About set for baseball now on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Today, a matchup of a pair of first-place teams between the Minnesota Twins and the New York Yankees. Minnesota hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing streak. Coming up next. Carlos Rodon, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Leading off the afternoon for Minnesota,
Rodon, the pride and joy of NC State University. Overpowering fastball at times, 94 to 96 miles an hour with some cutting action. His best secondary pitch is the hard slider and does have a changeup that's on the improve. If he brings all three of these, he has a chance to shut anybody down.
Our temperature, hot but not overly hot, 87 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
Ball 2.
Oh, and he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. And he brings it back. What a catch as he kept it out of the short porch down there.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Standing in now, Tyler W. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Moving under it, Richard makes the play, and there are two gone now. Now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Dan, please add who you focused on.
Lewis. Well, no doubt. I'm here to watch the dynamic play of Byron Buxton. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
Wind up and the 0-1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. T.J. Bradley, California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, please, what's the word on
Yankee? This guy's a pretty good pitcher. And I was looking through his stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball over Dunkel. Coming in, but this will land untouched. The 2-2 one more time. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't really have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to do.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me, and it's eye-popping, is the fact that this team leads the league in slugging percentage. And they do it in a variety of different ways. It's just not the long ball. A ton of guys in this lineup that can move the ball into gaps, take extra bases. Just great offensive approaches up and down. Be on the lookout for some guys looking to do some serious damage today.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game.
Ball inside.
That misses. 1-2. skied in the air to straightaway left. Obradovich has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping up now,
the first baseman.
No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit.
A little 2-out lightning right there, Dan, in the first inning. Let's see if the cleanup hitter's got anything in store.
Boy, it looked like such an easy and promising easy inning for the pitcher. Now he has to deal with the Thunder, the cleanup hitter coming up.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
A ball and no strikes. To third. And
he did.
At first on a bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. So you can mark that thing down as an E5. And I bet he'd like to have that one over. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Goldschmidt at second. Stanton on at first with 2 down. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Lifted the other way down to that field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready on 0-2. Waiting inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swing.
Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great
the
to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. 2 more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
Second and third, 2 away. 1 ball and 1 strike to their designated hitter this afternoon.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. The set and the 2-1 to 2-2 now.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. I think a few of these leading off the inning. They'll need him to get something going here. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
So 1-1. Fouled straight back.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And a tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
And that misses for ball 1. Previously against Carlos Rodon, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. The 1-0. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Fourth home run for him on the season, and the Twins move out on top 2-1.
This is a fastball away, and you can see him extend those arms, really going with the pitch to the opposite field. And when you hit them down the line like that, you don't have to hit some tape measure job. Barely over the fence is just fine.
Stepping in now, Darren. The first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
Ball.
1-1.
It's out. 1-1.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Richard waits on it. He's got it one away.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randall Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball.
Batting it. The second
riding into the box, number 15. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, number 15 is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
The 1-1. Misses, ball two. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Richard has it in his tracks, and that's the third out. The 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-1 Minnesota. Here's Randall Grichuk, set to lead off the home half of the second. First delivery to him on the way.
That's a ball.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
That's
and
ball
he misses again, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning. And it's clear to me he just hasn't found his rhythm out there yet.
And he finally gets this one over for strike 1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
A full count, 3-2 to Randall Grichuk.
3-2.
Rounded weakly down the line for third. This will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. On a only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And, guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings goals to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher for 9 innings.
Strike taken up in the zone. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, they get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Digging in, Jose Trevino. And he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, good spot. On the black for strike 2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fast.
2 out, nobody on. Chopper to short. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 2-1.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. When it comes to their team ERA, they enter the day with one of the best in the league. And talking with some of the pitchers earlier, they mentioned how they've all been able to inspire each other this year. One said every one of these guys seems to bring the best of them out every single day. So that really motivates me to do the same. We hold each other to a pretty high standard, and that works for us. Clearly, it's a group that takes a ton of pride in what they do, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Down near the throat of the ankle, but he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
Now back to center field.
Back to the bottom of the order now, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Fastball is swung on and missed.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted it inside with good hard stuff.
The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Striding in, Tyler W. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Tyler.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Ball and a strike.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Skied into very shallow right. Richard has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down go the... Coming to the plate now, Ahmed Rosario. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if they'll fit.
Number 15, stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting.
1 out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I got the count. 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in a rocking chair all day.
Count even at 2-2. 2-2. Line drive to left. And he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. He just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
That's inside.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Shot toward right center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love. And as you see it, it came off the bat at 112 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring the ball up. Giancarlo Stanton now.
That's a ball.
And he takes ball 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak.
Third baseman.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well. He's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Chaz Holmes is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. 2-0 now. Ready with the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's been throwing strikes all day. So you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
3-1 the countdown.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you've got to be geared up for something to try. moving one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And now is the Yankees DH, Marco Lozano, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Buxton is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Yankees leave them loaded. Our score. Standing in, Royce Lewis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The next 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another 0-2 home. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first down. This might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
And now, holding of Rodolfo. He pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Stanton back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Now back.
Ready to take his hacks again on Obradavo. He'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
They sped him up, slowed him down, got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
Can he get up and get him? Faster with a quick shot and give it up on a just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored one run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Leading off the inning, Randall Pritchett, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Pritchett.
Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Fastball well off the plate for a ball. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. The 1-2. Line towards center field. Buxton is right there, 1 down.
The batter, number 14.
Next for New York, Starlin Castro. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Ooh, he saws it off with that one. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
The catcher.
So digging in now, Jose Trevino. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still trail it here 2-1. At the plate, Darren Obradovich.
Minnesota. The shortstop.
Ready. Here's the first offering.
Obradovich.
A ball and no strikes. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1. Shorty Holt will be next. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And the changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now with the plate, Shorty Holt. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. Boy, comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Your attention, please.
Will be summoned off the bench here. He'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning.
Lee.
Called strike 0-2.
Down 0-2. One ball, 2 strikes.
Find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
It's outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, the stolen base is that close. It's interesting to check it out on show track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Living with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down. Now at the plate, Dan Robinson. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch fouled off. Stands in second with 2 gone. There's a fastball well off the plate inside.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And that's going to float the runner from second as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock after that pop-up. It looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate. That's exactly what this guy did.
That's an out.
Castro at the bag, and that ends the... Twins get a run on 2 hits. Brooks will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Number 21, Brooks Lee.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
And he lays off there. 1-0.
1-1, no strike.
So 1-1 home. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the fifth.
Boy, so frustrating.
The center fielder,
to make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Trying to bust it in, he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And he fouls this one off. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Rosario makes a move from first. Pitch is high. The throw. Not in time. But close from down there simply. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag. So let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. And that's off his leg on the mound. Striding forward now. Paul Goldschmidt. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Set and the pitch. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1.
From a hitter's perspective, you knock the donut off your bat knowing 2 things.
He can't take it up cleanly. They will still get the lead runner at second, so no double play, but boy, very fortunate to record the first out there.
The left fielder,
Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. 1-0 the count. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Goldschmidt stands at first with 1 out. High and deep to right center. Buxton facing back. The track to the lead. And they take the lead. It's gone.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts of standing up on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up on that anytime.
The third baseman.
You just have to regroup and get back on that ball.
Garrett Horn will take the ball now. He's the new pitcher.
Now pitching for
into the box now. Chaz
number
Horn.
38. Garrett.
First pitch misses to him. It's ball one.
This change for the Twins. Now playing third base. Number 21. Brooks. Lee. Now at first base. Number 23. Brooks. Lewis.
1-1 home. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him. They pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Now back, the designated hitter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Marco Lozano. First offering on its way. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Buxton is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 4-3 Bombers. Ready for another chance? Tyler W. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
W.
Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before. That one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. The 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Throw down to first, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 23.
Standing in, Royce Lewis. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball 1.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Heading out towards shallow right. Richard has it in his tracks, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in, holding over ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
3 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And it did it. He throws him out at first on the side. Now batting, Brendan Richard. They'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Number 65 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Now
First pitch coming, here it is.
Number 65.
Ground ball to third. Forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
The batter number 14.
Starlin Castro.
Second baseman.
0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Castro.
4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Count remains at 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce them.
And that's in there, base hit. Stepping into the box, Jose Trevino. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Castro leads off first with 1 away. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons, who's having tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough bucket. He just gave up a mouthful.
Ahmed Rosario comes on with one away as he looks at the ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 now.
After two breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now. You're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Now that
so bases are loaded, nowhere to put him with one away. And that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Oh, that's
and
too high.
Won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And the run is in to score from third.
The batter.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. Stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
1-0.
Fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposition?
Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. It's laid off and the count runs full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches and
a shot hit down the corner. And this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside and get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. The fastball that gets the lower part of the zone called for a strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. Will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash it back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Now the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
The batter
at the plate, Darren Obradovich. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, that's upstairs.
2-1 now. Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Stepping in, Shorty Holt. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope, up there.
Too high, 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. This one's in the dirt. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon.
Now pitching for the New York
So he'll
Yankees.
leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there. So he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Fouled off. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Run on in the dirt, strike 3. So now 2 men in scoring position. Riding in once again, Dan Robinson. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
The set and the 1-0. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's the 1-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Popped him up. Holmes has a play. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Digging in now for the Yankees, Chaz Holmes.
For the Yankees, the third baseman, Chaz.
Andrew Miller gets the ball from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Now pitching for Minnesota.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Miller.
A 1 pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. And the ball is dropped.
Hey, there's a base hit right there on a changeup. Maybe not a good idea to throw this guy back-to-back changeups.
Yeah, he seemed to be timing that first one. He let the first one go by, Dan. He was not going to let the second one go by. Nice job right there staying through that baseball.
Settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Stepping into the box, Rendell Gritchuk. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is amazing. He knows probably that he can't go.
Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there.
Please.
Alex Healy is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 5,
2-2.
Alex Healy.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Buxton has it in his tracks. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter number 14.
In now, Starlin Castro. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And that misses inside 1-0. Holmes at second with 2 down. A ball and 2 strikes now. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. Here now the 2-2. There's a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well. Now back into the distance. Jose Trevino last time through was a base hit. Look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Change up low, 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching.
2-1 the count.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now another 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Fouled away. 2 out here and a runner at second. Drilled on the ground is short. Obradava is up with it. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Jimmy Cordero been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 50.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Byron Buxton. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this team.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on the defense.
And almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. He's got it. Low roller, and he barehands it. Got him.
The batter, the first baseman.
Up next for Minnesota, Alex Healy. He's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Ball 1, no strike.
Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Runner at second here with one man out. Outside, 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location.
I got 3-1.
Over
3 balls,
and over
1
and over.
strike.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
And that misses ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied down the left field line. And no one will track it down. Buxton on second. Healy first. One gone. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Ready for another shot now. On Obradovich. A big at-bat.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Nicholas come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
number 22, Yazzie Nicholas.
2 down, runners at first and second. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Trevino goes to get it, and that ends the inning.
Your attention, please.
Nicholas will stick
This
around
game
as he'll
for
take
the
over in
Twins.
right field.
Now playing right field, number 22,
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nicholas.
High strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Drives it the other way to deep right. Nicholas ranging back. A leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run.
Well, he turns on this thing and drives it out, extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now. No need to bring him in a non-save situation. Let him relax unless something happens in the top of the 9th that warrants getting him up.
It looked like, from our perspective, he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Robinson is there. He's got it one away.
The batter.
Settling in now, Paul Goldschmidt. It was a walk in his last trip. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Here's the 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting. No left field.
Next to be the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Last time against Andrew Miller, he's just 1 for 13. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. On the season, Stanton sitting over 330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down. Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Lead-off homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
The 1-2. He's outside for a ball.
Outside.
Hit high and deep to right center. Miklas is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side.
Your
Trevino
attention, please.
comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
62.
Striding in to start the ninth, Darren Obradovich. And they'll need him to get
Count
something
1-0.
going here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 pitch on the way. Grounded to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, designated
Striding
hitter.
forward now
Shorty.
is the DH. Shorty Holt.
Ladies and
Isaac
gentlemen,
Rich
your
move into
attention,
the
please.
on-deck circle now to try to get
For
something
Minnesota.
started here with 1 gone in
Number
the inning.
35, Isaac Rich.
And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The 0-1 on its way. Fouled off. Rich is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you
I got
said,
to count
Matty.
1 and 2.
Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Now batting,
Digging in,
the third
Brooks
baseman.
Lee. He needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. The pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brings it in, and the Yankees have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over. And this afternoon's game ends 7-3.
Our final line.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, a matchup of a pair of first-place teams between the Minnesota Twins and the New York Yankees. The Yanks will try to wrap up the 3-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Garrett Cole starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right.
Leading off
And if
the
he does
afternoon
all
for
those things,
Minnesota,
expect a
the
real
left
solid
fielder,
performance in this
number
one.
22.
Now at the plate, Dazzy Miklas. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball
First
one.
pitch,
Well, this
106.
Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants it. There's a lot of differend ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of his zone. 1 out. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan, please, Zach?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-roll, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy. Works it. Only problem is that I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. They'll give a little bit on an inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners. And next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he lays off here, ball 4. And he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
The first baseman,
At the plate, Tyler W. will swing it from the left side right here. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Popped him up. Holmes shading to his right. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Byron Buxton now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Not even close on that swing. No balls in the strike.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
And he falls behind 0-2. Healy, runner at first with 2 gone. Now a fastball. Swung out. Missed. And that brings up number 3. Stepping up to the plate, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Yankees.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line to the right side. And a base hit. The leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
You can't teach that, Matty. The ability for a right-handed hitter to shoot a ball through the 3-4 hole, unmatched.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. Rich will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Zero, what's the word on this lineup if they go for the series sweep?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage, 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
Batting 4.
He just squirts that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Stanton brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself.
And a base hit. It's a runner score from third, and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, fast start again. Striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, their hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Well, you don't need us to tell you. It's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now, this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground around here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
The designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Marco Lozano. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. No balls and a strike to count. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Nicholas racing back, still ranging back.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff. Homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. The White owns these guys.
What a
right
go.
now.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Back now for the second inning in the Bronx, and here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Yankees have dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it
goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
The shortstop.
Digging in now, Darren Overdovich. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. He comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location, no matter how hard you're throwing.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Lee, runner at second with one away.
Nope.
1-2.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Popped straight up. Goldschmidt, foul ground, and no one will track it down. Here's another 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double. pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in, or at least getting him over.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
Full sets. Here he comes on 2-2. And the pitch takes off inside and gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Men on third with 2 down. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Twins wind up straight.
Leading off for the Yankees.
First pitch on its way.
That's the ball.
A ball and no strikes.
Castro.
Ball
That's out.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
2-0 on the way. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Nicholas going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Standing in now, Jose Trevino. High fly ball after straightaway center. Buxton is there, 1 away.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense.
Guys,
one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Nicholas is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. Digging in for his second at bat, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Bellinger.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes over to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. 1 hit's all they get. We played 2 full. The Yankees 4. He'll start out there after the third, top of the order to follow.
Lots of baseball left in this one. We're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up in this.
box right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Dazzy Nicholas. And she'll take a changeup here for strike one. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. Robinson on at first. Nobody out. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already. And there's 1 gone in the inning. Now to the Minnesota DH, Alex Healy. He drew a walk his first time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Outside, that's the ball.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. A line shot to third base, and the runner gets back. No double play.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Tyler W. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Hit on the ground out for short. Rosario's got it cleanly. De Castro at the bag, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. They trail here 4-0.
Welcome back as the Yankees prepare for their third turn through the order. Fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. And with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in the league, it's probably safe to say they are an absolute force.
Leading off for the Yankees.
As one coach put it,
the
we're
center fielder,
fortunate.
Cody
Fortunate to have incredible talent and fortunate to have incredible work ethic. Our guys really are always trying to improve their game, and you see that in the numbers they're putting up. Back to you, Matt.
Now
okay, thank you, Heidi. So coming to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this game. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man. Ball and a strike.
It's out, 1-1.
Goldschmidt swings and hits this one very well out to deep left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt, number 33 on the year. And that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of order. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Count now a ball and a strike. Fastball close, but he didn't get it 2-1.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Chaz Holmes waits on deck. Line toward right center. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. So he's aboard with a second hit of the afternoon so far. As we take a look at the league leaders in hitting, you can see there he currently leads the AL in that. Runners on the move for second. There's a swing and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Nicholas back to the track as he takes it for route number 2. Now the designated hitter, Marco Lozano. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball, didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
This one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
And here he is in the 3rd inning. Trouble again. He's just not able to find that comfort zone out there.
2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so he can get the
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. The number 4 Minnesota hitter, Byron Buxton. We begin the top of the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. And this will bang up against the wall. And the Twins have something brewing right away. It's a leadoff double.
Now batting.
Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the two teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Now in the box, Darren Bogdanovich. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
One strike now from Cole.
One ball, one strike.
As he lays off below the zone. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Buxton leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the flag. Beautiful pitch. Even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone is going to be.
And he fouls this one off. Popped up. Goldschmidt has room in foul territory. No trouble with this one. And here's Vandal Richard. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The batter number 14.
Now playing Starlin Castro. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Trevino. Flied out in his first at-bat. So 0 for 1 so far. 0-1 the count. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Rich. And that ends the inning. So the Yanks go. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
I got the count.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
To 1-2 now. skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. 1 out. Ready now, and Robinson. He singled his last time.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. The pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Dazzy Nicholas. Going to strike out Dickman twice in this one. Fastball swung on and missed.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first ends the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. In there at the letter 0-1.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. On a line, that's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Hey guys, that's a great job of hitting.
Now batting,
pitcher executes his pitch down and away below the knees, and a right-handed batter is able to stay inside and push it through the 3-4 hole. Nothing you can do.
A ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Rosario gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Paul Goldschmidt. Off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. And that's in there for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
2 takes, now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking the gift guy at first a chance to run.
And this is popped up. Back behind second, number 15. Backs up and takes care of it, 2 away. Giancarlo Stanton now 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Fastball well off the plate for a ball.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Out of here into the Fiddler's bullpen.
That pitch was moving right down Main Street. He didn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to make a great swing.
Swing and a throw. This one's deep to right. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan Dero, what do you make of it?
Yeah, hey man, he just big hit. Short course and right field. You can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end. 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. So he's trying again. Alex Keeler. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike number 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Tyler W. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
The center fielder.
Yeah, and that can't bother you too much with this pitch. Guys swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Lo, is you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw. One of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
1-0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite?
Buxton ahead in the count. 3 balls and a strike.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Takes this the other way to right. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-14 sign. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, they've been struggling at the dish all game long. They're stringing 2 hits back-to-back. One of them was extras. It's a sign that they've got some life in them. We'll see if they can cash in here.
From the belt, the pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. High fly ball after straightaway single. Bellinger's under it. Makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. He will score on the sacrifice fly. Down to the plate, Darren Brodovich. Looking to avoid the hat trick. Struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The count now at 2-2. Ready with the 2-2. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
No balls and 1 strike. Full sets. Here he comes 0-1.
1-1.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Brodovich leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Richard moves over, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading
Now
off
at the
for
plate,
the
Randall
Yankees,
Grichuk. He'll lead things
the right
off
fielder,
as they look to perhaps
Randall
build on an already sizable lead.
Grichuk.
He's set. Here it comes. Jammed in there as this is rolled out to short. Oh, he had some trouble with it.
No, he's safe.
Now back, second base
First following the error. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Starlin Castro. No balls and a strike to count. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now back,
Ready once again, Jose Trevino. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 0-1 pitch. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 8 runs and even 10 hits. And no errors for the Yankees so far. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Rich will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Ahmed Rosario. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that run will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The center fielder, number 35.
That's his third single of the game. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Richard over at second. Rosario at first, 2 out in the inning. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Nicholas makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Yanks strand a pair, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. The next twin up, Isaac Rich,
Leading off for
0-2 on his line thus
the
far.
right fielder.
First pitch on its way. Slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And he misses with it, 1-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box. No doubt about it.
And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in to try it again. And Robinson, he flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
1-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 2 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. Curveball, maybe even the circle change there. 2-2 regardless. Here now the 2-2. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Base hit into right center. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. Look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch count. Now the first pitch here from Price. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
And that misses 1-1. Runner at first here, one man out. That's popped up. On the move is Stanton, but this will land untouched. The 1-2. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a key option cover makes you feel good when the batting average goes up. That doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AD to run Minnesota.
Shorty Cole will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 8 home runs and 25 driven in. A 1-0 delivery on a grade school swing there. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That strike two. The 1-2 misses. Ball two. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. One there on the first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
The batter, the first base.
Stepping up now, Tyler W. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Price pauses. Here's the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball ready to do damage. And he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Oh, he took a big swing at that one, and this is driven out to deep left center field. Unbelievable! A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 14 on the season, as it's now an 8-5 ball game.
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago, but better late than never, I guess. Sometimes one big hit is all it takes to get a team going. We'll see if they can build on it and make a run here.
In now, Byron Buxton. Price starts him with a strike. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Fastball right back to the mound. Flip it on the first, and with it, that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Twins do strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. Get up and stretch, home half of it. Digging in, Paul leading off. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep at that. JD certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the day. Good for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this season.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the hurdle. Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there. Below the knee, offensive player was all over it.
Stand in again as we flash it back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Anthony Vanda takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Anthony.
There's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Inside, ball 2.
Goldschmidt aboard here at first with nobody out. Outside, 3-0 now. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces from the stretch. 1-0. None out, runners at first and second. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone.
With
2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
On the ground to second base, this could be 2. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. But they won't get 2 as he gets the relay to first. Riding into the box, Marco Lozano.
That's out.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
1 ball.
He comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Outside low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box net. And that finds the outfield grabs for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And a relay home. They won't get him.
You know, this run might be the one that seals this thing for good. A 3-run deficit is tough enough to overcome, but a 5-run deficit feels like it might just...
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Striding in, Brooks
Leading off for the Twins,
earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
It doesn't look very promising so far on this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty D, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
1-2.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. You talked about bragging rights. 2 cities that love their baseball teams, and geographically they match up Even though they're not division foes, it's for bragging rights. This is what it's all about.
Coming to the plate now, Darren Obradovich. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat. Price ready with the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Good changeup in the dirt, strike three. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Now back.
So digging in now, number 15. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ready with another 0-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Price ready with another 0-2. Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Well, that's just a tasty roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead, 0-2, then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice
Your
that
attention,
feels
please.
right there. You battle to get the count right, pitch and fight. Off 0-2, you're almost turned around, walking back to your dugout. So that's a nice play.
That fastball ran in and got him. Bounce back. Standing in, and Robinson. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, man, at least scoring 1 run in this inning was so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Obradovich at second. Obradovich on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball in his strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Shorty Holt is up off the bench as he is in as a defensive replacement. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Count still at 1-2. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Line drive to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
Will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Colby Obradovich will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Obradovich. This change for the Twins. Now playing right field.
First pitch
Number
coming.
22.
Here it is.
Jazzy.
And it's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2-2 to count.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Good battle. Count remains full. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters. And he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball.
Your attention, please.
Will come on out and make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 44. Cole Sam.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. A runner at first with no outs here. Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Next for the Yankees.
At the plate, Cody Bellinger. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-4 ball game right here. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. Buxton is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting.
Next for New York, Paul Goldschmidt. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Way behind that pitch is 0-1. Hit in the air to center field. Buxton has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Yanks kicking off the top of the 9th. Dazzy Nicholas. And they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as the right-hander starts to loosen up. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the third as he lays off. It's 1-1. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against him.
3-1 to him now. Set. Here's the 3-1.
Full count.
And a good pitch there as they come after him, and the count goes full. Now the payoff pitch home. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Throw to first is in time. 1 down.
Now back.
Now at the plate, Shorty Holt.
Jordy Holt.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 1 out, nobody on. Not close. It's 2-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2-0 count and pitch. 2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1. Swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
2 balls.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
And rolling inside with a fastball as he's got a hot-footed out of there.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
That's
And
out.
he
Ball
lost
4.
him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Tyler is 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
In there, the base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The center field.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long arms. Doesn't matter how they come. Jam, off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, he's gone just 2 for 15. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Richard giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And they'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Brooks Lee.
So striding forward now, Brooks Lee comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
1-0.
Taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And here's a pitch inside, and that got Chad Green gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Darren Oberdovic will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Too low, 1-0. Hit hard to the right, but foul.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes for his best stuff, and that's the best.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Final strike for the Twins. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 10 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show.
Starting in the American League Central,
The Yankees finished off a 3-game sweep as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 10-5.
as of today,
The Yankees sit in first place in the American League East Division. And the South Side 3-2.
as of right